Go to Christmas, and then we'll fix things on Christmas with probably a nuke. We'll probably nuke it. Alright everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at a Gmod mod, I guess. Anyways, this mod revolves around the TARDIS. And it is the Time Circuit mod / workshop. I believe this was a community-made mod. This was requested. This was a requested mod to make a video on it. And so we're going to be checking it out. As you can see at the top of the screen, we have the time and the date. So we're going to be flying around, I guess, messing with time. So one thing to note with this mod is that it comes with a bunch of different sub mods. I think the creator stitched together various things together to create this. So we have Stormfox 2, which I believe is the weather, and I believe the creator used the DeLorean time travel mod and then stitched it to the TARDIS basically. So we're gonna check this thing out. Today we're gonna be using, to start out with, the 12th Doctor's TARDIS. Very nice. Very nice. I still can't get over the fact that someone actually made this look like it's bigger on the inside. That's actually insane. So, anyways, looks like it's starting to get early afternoon, but I'm feeling like we should be nighttime. So why don't we just go ahead and travel to night? Now, there's no console way to do this, so we have to use the virtual console. Scroll all the way until we find the time option, and then this little menu will show up right over here. So we'll set it to midnight, and since we're just doing a quick travel, we'll just disable vortex flight, and we're off. You can view this, that. Down. And here we are. And would you look at that, it is nighttime. Man, that is just so cool. So anyways, we can mess with time. We don't want it to be nighttime because I get stuck in the door. We don't want it to be nighttime anymore. We can just set it back to noon. And then it'll move back to normal daytime. Let it land. Then, ta-da! It is now daytime once again. And you can confirm that by looking at the top of the screen. It said 12 a.m. It is now 12 p.m. So there is the time travel aspect of it, as in moving a few hours. However, you can also change the date as well. And this is where the Stormfox mod comes in. So if we move over one more time, and we click the date button, we can do these 1 day future, 1 year future, 10 years future, or so forth in the past. But we can also do custom dates, and the Stormfox mod actually allows different seasons to be applied. So if we were to go to, oh, I don't know, let's go to Christmas. Not Christmas Eve. There we are. Actually, I may have messed that up. Custom date 12 24 2026. Okie dokie. And we will engage, and we will travel to Christmas Eve. Now, one issue with this is that it kind of glitches through the interior, but that's okay. I think you'll get the idea. But would you look at that? It is now winter. It's all snowy and lovely and all Christmassy. Yes. So the Storm Fox mod is basically the Gmod version of the weather mod, but you can control it with the controller, so we can set it to clear, and then that'll make it all clear. So there we have it. It's all nice and snowy. It's a very well done. It's a nice add-on to what you currently have with TARDIS. So let's have a little bit of fun with this. Now, I'm curious to find out if we were to place an object. Say, I don't know. Just something to mark it. This, the blue crate. We have our blue crate. Now, if we were to go back in time, would that blue crate still be there? I'm curious. So we'll go 1 year in the past. Now I played with this mod a little bit, not too much. And one thing I found out is that you can't do date and time at the same time. You have to do them separately unless I'm doing something incorrect. But you can only set one or the other, not both at the same time. So you can't set it to be Christmas at midnight. You have to do Christmas and then midnight on 2 separate trips. But just something that I found. And the crate's gone. We've moved back into the past. Interesting. And it is also not, when you use the preset to 1 year prior, it is 1 year prior to whatever day real life is. So today's the 27th. It will only go back 1 year from the 27th. It won't go back from when you were, say, on Christmas. It won't go a year Christmas. So, anyways, so objects work like that. So if we were to go to 10 years in the future, since that's the way we did it, see if this works. Landing. I've always loved the time rotor on this TARDIS. It's so cool. There's the door. And would you look at that? There's the crate. 2036, and the crate is still here. So you can definitely set, if you were to do, say, like a role-playing mod or a role-playing map, you could definitely set certain times to be like an alien invasion. Ooh, that's something we could try out next. Let's move. You know what? Let's switch out TARDISes. We're going to use the 2005 TARDIS, one of my favorites. This one also specifically has a snow one. So if it were snowy, like if we were to go to Christmas again, then you could make it look snowy. So we'll just change this back to this one. Okay, flight control. We'll just move this all the way up to the roof while we spawn this. Since we're in the future, we're just going to test this to see if we can do like some alien invasion-esque sort of thing. Oh boy, landed really close to the edge. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go NPCs, zombie enemy aliens, grab some zombies, I think. Just sort of like a future zombie invasion-esque thing. All around. Okay, we have our zombie invasion. Set to the future. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna get rid of... Back to our sonic screwdriver. There we are, and we'll set it back to modern day. Go back to modern day. Obviously, the smaller... Where you have to click. Clicking, 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 moving all the way back. Date. 10 years in the past. Okay, modern day. Ooh. Very nice. So, and you can see the error I made, not modern day. 2016. So, there we go. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Interesting. So, obviously that is something to keep in mind, is that you, I guess, can physically remove them so they won't see you, or you won't see the zombies. But as you can hear, you'll still get all of the sound effects and whatnot. So, I mean, if you could find some way to fix that, obviously, it's a community-made mod. There are going to be errors, but honestly, I think it's a pretty fun add-on. You can obviously do a lot with it. And actually, I'm curious, can these still affect... something? Underhand toss. Nice. Okay, so I don't know if that affects people or affects the zombies in the future, but it's a pretty fun mod. You can do a lot of things with it. Where's the future? Yeah, this has to be my favorite TARDIS right here. Love the sound effects. Always love the dual moving time rotor. Love to make that in real life. Alright, we're back in the future. And ta-da, the zombies are still there. So... What? Actually, no, let's go to Christmas. Let's end this on Christmas. Well, not end this on a Christmas day sort of thing. Date... 72. That'll work. Go to Christmas, and then we'll fix things on Christmas with probably a nuke. We'll probably nuke him. So you can see there's some glitches visually. That's just with the Stormfox mod, whatnot. But it's still pretty cool. And here, see, if we were to glitch. It's the skin one. Ta-da! It looks like that. It's a nice touch. And then if we can turn on the light, it makes it look a little more realistic. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That just looks amazing. All right, we're gonna turn off the snow because it's getting glitchy. Ooh, man, bright. So, but anyways, guys, that is the Time Circuits mod, I believe is what it's called. So, again, this was fan requested, so if you guys have any mods you would like me to check out in the future, put them in the comments below. I will be sure to look at those and implement them into a review video or potentially another future video. So, but I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for future videos that are upcoming and coming your way. and I will see you all in the next one.